Hey and welcome to Neverwinter with Arrogance. So I'd like to answer the question, should you be buying those Astral lockboxes from the Wondrous Bazaar? You can see without any VIP, we do have a 15% discount. These Astral lockboxes are still going to cost you 85,000 per box. Now you don't need an enchanted key to open them, you simply go and you buy one and then you'll be able to go to your inventory, double click it and it automatically opens it. Now the big advantage of these lockboxes is, and in my opinion the only reason you should open them, is for these terminal and trade bars. Forget about all the other rewards it obtains. Only open them if you need trade bars. And the only reason you'll need trade bars is when you go to this terminal and trade bar store is to get these upgrade tokens. Mount upgrade tokens along with companion upgrade tokens, so you can upgrade those companions and mounts and get your bolster nice and high. And of course, if you want to be upgrading these insignias, well, a very good place is again the terminal and trade bar store. In the mount section, insignias, you'll buy these purple ones. Again, try and only spend your terminal and trade bars when you have a discount. However, you may have seen it in my previous videos, they have gone and updated the Astral lockbox, so now it actually gives us some decent rewards. We're gonna buy 1,000 of these. It's gonna cost me 85 million. Now this is of course on the preview server. I wouldn't spend that much on the live server. There's no way I need that many trade bars. And from each box you can get around 30 of those trade bars. It is a little bit less on average than what you would have with your normal lockboxes, because the cap, we'll have a look, is just 20 to 500 trade bars, whereas a normal lockbox gives you up to 1,000 trade bars. And so again, you can see on screen here the new rewards we have. You can see we can now obtain like the Arcane Whirlwind, the Boots of Misty Step, along with Minsk, and the new best augment, the Owlbear Cub. You can of course use the Festive Tiger instead. So let's quickly speed through opening 1,000 of these boxes. We've already opened one and got 60 trade bars. After opening our first 100, pretty disappointing. All we got that was pretty good was Minsk. Otherwise, there was the Triceratops. We did get nearly 5,000 trade bars, so that's like a pretty good average, 48 trade bars per box. And you can see after opening about another 100 of them, we got a legendary insignia, the Deep Crow, and also the Hellfire engine mount. After opening our next 100, we got legendary giant toad, an owlbear cub, and a Hellfire engine. After our next 100, we did get a legendary swarm, along with a dancing shield companion, another legendary insignia, with also a giant toad. After our next 100, we managed to obtain the Manticore mount, the Boots of Misty Step, pretty much the rarest mount in the box, and also a Book Imp and another one of those Triceratops. Our next 100 boxes did drop us an Arcane Whirlwind. Unfortunately, has been announced to be nerfed in the future, probably as a result of me. And we got 2 legendary insignias to go with that, as well as the Hellfire engine. Our next 100 drops us 2 of these legendary giant toads, along with a Minsk companion. And our next 100 dropped us 2 of these Hellfire engine mounts, along with 2 of these Book Imps, along with a dancing shield and also a legendary insignia. And our next 100 gives us a dancing shield companion, another legendary giant toad, along with an arcane whirlwind. And we just have our last 100 left. So that's a total of 1,000 opened, and with that last 100 boxes we just got a legendary insignia, a dancing shield, another legendary insignia, a bullet pop, and also a Deep Crow hatchling. And that's all of my drops there within opening 1,000. Separated amongst, you can see just opening 100, we just got these 2, another 100, this. So we only got one of these Boots of Misty Step, leading it to a 0.1% drop chance. And that's because it's layer upon layer of RNG, and so it's very unlikely you get the actual amount you want. With such a low drop rate, the price on it's gonna remain pretty high, and overall this really stands to my point. Do not open this lockbox unless you just want trade bars. We can have a look. We opened 1,000 of these boxes and we can see we obtained 44,940 trade bars. So on average, we're obtaining nearly 45 trade bars per box. That is a very good deal. So right there, the only reason you should go to the Wondrous Bazaar and actually purchase this box is if you just need trade bars. No other reason. And with trade bars, you can use them to get upgrade tokens and you can use them to buy insignias. And that's all I would recommend. You can get some consumables if you need them too. Trade bars are still very good, and potentially down the line we might even be able to purchase enchantments with trade bars. And again on the left there you can see all the rewards we obtained, every single piece there. We can have an actual look to see how much insignia powder did we obtain, converting every single piece there, and we'll also throw in all the legendary insignias because we may as well. Hit that convert all button, there we go. And once we finish the job, you can see that's a total of 7,000 Insignia Dust. Keep in mind we can trade in all of these trade bars for more insignia powder. Each insignia that we buy on Epic will be worth 50 of this insignia powder. We can buy another one there and we can show you to go to convert this 50 powder. So if you're buying one insignia for 80 trade bars on a discount, that's a total of 28,000 Insignia Dust. So at this point, you just about have enough dust to upgrade a full set of legendary insignias to mythic. And that's an alright price at 65 million. That's not bad for a full set of mythic insignias. Usually they cost you like from anywhere of 3 to 4 million per insignia on the auction house. So keep that in mind. It is still pretty close between just buying them and doing this to get trade bars to get insignias. Overall, my conclusion is, yep, you can absolutely go ahead and open these boxes if you just need trade bars for insignia dust, for upgrade tokens. But aside from that, do not open the box for any of those tempting rewards. The boots of Misty Step, we can go and equip those, and unfortunately, they're not going to be account wide. There's no way you can like reclaim them back like you could with the butterflies. And overall, the boots are pretty cool with the way they allow you to like jump around. They were even better when they were first released. Right now they're not so spectacular. It is pretty cool still, the animation, but you used to be able to go in combat with them and not be dismounted. Right now, like every other mount, we are dismounted and you have to go out of combat to mount back up. In my opinion, it's just fashion. You're not going to want to be obtaining these if you're on a tight budget, that's for sure. And don't forget to start doing your Masquerade of Liars event, as this now should be live. You simply go accept your quest from this guy and then go and queue up to the event. You will need the quest on a said character. Right now this guy doesn't give me a quest because assumably I have the quest on one of my alternate characters. And here's the vendor where you can go and spend all the currency that you get within this event, even getting your Wind Soul Genasi and also getting like coalescent motes. Pretty good deal now, pretty tempting. And with that said, hopefully this was somewhat insightful and helpful to you guys. And I'd like to give a massive thank you to all of my channel members for helping me keep my channel going. And if I presented this well, consider leaving the video a like. If you're new around here, consider subscribing. We'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.